afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming to Wilton Library. My name is Mary Ann Franco, and I'm the head of technology here. First, let's do a little very important housekeeping. We will be open tonight till 8 o'clock, so if you have no power, no heat, please feel free to stay here. We are planning to open at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so we'll be here then. I'll be waiting for you. And we're planning to be here until 8 o'clock at night. You're welcome to charge your devices here, and note that the Wilton Y is providing showers and water. I think you need to bring your own containers for the water. I do know now that school is closed tomorrow, both here in Wilton and in New Canaan. No applause for that one. There's all parents in here. Now for the fun stuff. Today we are so pleased to have author and director David Garlock with us for 2 script-in-hand play readings. David's one-act dream play, Virtual Gates of Heaven, centers around a Bible-thumping televangelist who dies and arrives at the entrance to heaven, only to discover that none of his expectations about the afterlife are to be fulfilled. Technological advances, corporate mergers, downsizing, and globalization persist beyond the grave. All of his preconceptions about eternal bliss are upended as the purgatorial processing of his bedraggled soul is undertaken by heaven's gatekeeper, the Archangel Gabriella. In affordable housing, a domestic crisis turns chaotic when a touch of reality encroaches upon the upscale lifestyle of a suburban family. Temper tantrums, crying jags, fainting spells, shocking revelations, and general pandemonium ensue. The author has described this one-act play as a farce to be reckoned with. David is a writer, a professor, and college administrator at Baruch College, part of the City University of New York. 3 of his one-act plays have been selected for staged readings by the Slant of Light Theater Company in Norwalk. A stage reading of Virtual Gates of Heaven took place in February at Tokay Hall in Westport. Our cast members are Anne Finataria, John Demetre, Dallas Davis, Gregory Semkow, Valerie Austin, and Frida Takis. We will have a talkback with the author, director, and the actors at the end of the 2 readings. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to David and the cast.
The Virtual Gates of Heaven, a dream play in 1 act. Scene, the processing center at the entrance to heaven, which has a cluttered but bare-bones waiting room ambiance. Mercilessly harsh lighting suggests a government office or other bureaucratic setting. A ragged waiting room sofa dominates center stage. Stuffing showing through the fabric may give a cloud-like appearance. A desk and swivel chair are stage right, with a computer or laptop and computer printouts strewn in a disorganized manner. Music, a heavenly chorus singing, "I'll Fly Away." When lights come up, a woman is discovered glued to the computer screen in front of her, at the desk where she is seated, stage right. When not totally focused on the computer, she may be engaged from time to time with other all-consuming tasks, such as filing her nails, applying lipstick with a mirror, or other similar preoccupation. She does not look up until she chooses to acknowledge her visitor. Hardcase enters timidly, squints, and looks around.
Excuse me, lady. I think I died this morning. I've been wandering around in a cloud all day. Could this possibly be the entrance to heaven?
She keeps typing on the computer keyboard, ignores him.
Can you direct me to whoever's in charge here?
She does not acknowledge his presence, preoccupied with her work.
I may be lost. Do you have a map or a directory I could look at?
Take a seat on that cloud over there. I'll get to you when I'm free.
Arcade sits, visibly annoyed. She finally looks at him.
My. What have we here?
I think I died this morning. Shuffled off this mortal coil, as the saying goes.
Too bad you didn't shuffle off that cheap suit while you were at it.
Where exactly am I? I can't possibly be in purgatory. I'm not even Catholic. I was expecting to arrive at the pearly gates of heaven.
Always the same old misconceptions. There are no pearly gates anymore. Sotheby's took them on consignment when we had our last corporate restructuring.
Where are they now?
Bill Gates bought them from his estate in Tacoma, Washington. From paradise to Xanadu. How's that for a provenance? Don't look so surprised. The man has more money than God.
I thought that was just an expression.
It used to be. I'm afraid downsizing has become a way of afterlife.
That explains this army surplus furniture. Can this actually be the gateway to heaven?
We prefer the term processing center.
Processing center.
You would hardly expect omnipotence to lag behind technology, sir.
But my Bible tells me I should expect to see gates of pearl.
Do you believe everything you read?
I'm a biblical literalist. Of course I believe everything I read. I was looking forward to meeting St. Peter, or Michael the Archangel, or the Angel Gabriel.
Peter succumbed to the Peter principle. He was promoted to the level of his incompetence. And then he fell victim of the digital divide, I'm afraid. Forced into early retirement 3 centuries ago. And there is no Angel Gabriel. I am the Archangel Gabriella.
But the Bible refers to an angel Gabriel.
King James Version, I see. Not the only mistranslation in there, I can assure you. That version was written BSC.
BSC?
Before spell check. Don't frown. The road to hell is paved with typographical errors.
So what do I do now to claim my eternal reward? I'm sure you'll find my name in the book of life.
Oh my, we are out of date, aren't we? There is no book of life. Books are passé, even in heaven. The list of eligible applicants for admission to eternal bliss was computerized ages ago. I'll have to do a computer search for your file on the divine database.
I'm sure you'll find me fully registered and documented. My name is Reverend Horatio Hardcase, and I really...
Sorry, the system is down right now.
I don't believe...
Mr. Hardcase, if you don't believe, you shouldn't be here.
Well, when do you expect the system to be up and operational?
I'll have to call the help desk again.
Dials the help desk, which is on speakerphone. The phone rings.
Gabriella, the server is still down since you called 10 minutes ago.
How am I supposed to get my work done? My waiting room is starting to fill up.
Don't get your wing feathers in a bunch. The system should be back up sometime before the next millennium.
Is that Michael the Archangel on the line?
Archangel? That was the devil.
The devil? You mean that was the help desk from hell?
Have you ever called a help desk that wasn't the help desk?
No. Every help desk I've ever called has been the help desk from hell.
Consolidating resources is the name of the game, even in heaven. Who knows where in hell their server is located these days? And I mean that quite literally. As a literalist, you might appreciate that.
I thought there was a great gulf separating heaven and hell.
More ancient history. There are so many stockbrokers and corporate attorneys in hell these days, they persuaded the devil to set up a mergers and acquisitions division. Heaven still operates as an independent subsidiary, but since the leveraged buyout, Hell is now the parent company. Oh, wait, I think the screen is coming back on. Thank Beelzebub.
Thank Beelzebub? Isn't that a bit irreverent for an angel?
Who do you think invented computers? Now, where were we? Your name is Hardface?
Hard case.
How are you spelling that? I can't find you in our database.
There must be some mistake. I was a preacher, man of the cloth.
Some cloth. I noticed the tacky threads when you walked in. Look, I don't care if you were the Pope of polyester. I can't find your name. You'll have to fill out some required paperwork so we can do a background check.
Hands him a huge raft of forms to fill out with multiple carbons.
We can put you on our standby list in case a studio becomes available.
I thought there were mansions in heaven.
There are, but they've all been subdivided into condominiums. You might qualify for a small studio in a basement apartment. I can check. But there's a waiting list. And by the way, you'll have to drop that King James relic into the heavenly recycling bin.
Pulls a blue plastic recycling container from under her desk, takes Hardcase's Bible and drops it in the bin.
Don't look so shocked. You'll find a wealth of sacred texts on this moth-proof and rust-proof New Age replacement. We issue one to most of our new arrivals.
Hands him a Kindle.
What use would I have for a Kindle?
It might kindle some brain activity to help you pass the time here in the waiting room.
What kind of sacred texts are these? Walt Whitman's Song of Myself? William Blake's Marriage of Heaven and Hell? The Upanishads? The complete works of George Gershwin? A popular songwriter?
Truly inspired. I didn't make the list.
Who did?
A loud clap of thunder is heard and the lights flicker on and off.
Does that answer your question?
There's a lot of reading here. Over 5,000 titles.
Heaven is a very eclectic place, Mr. Hardcase. We try to prepare new arrivals for the culture shock. In the meantime, I suggest you start filling out your waiting list application forms.
Starts rifling through a stack of forms and carbons.
Filling out all these forms could take an eternity.
I know.
I am not going to wade through all of your Beulah-land bureaucracy. Are you telling me I have to sit here and fill out all of these ridiculous forms? I have no choice.
Oh, you have a choice, sir. You can fill out the necessary paperwork, or you can go to hell.
Are there computers in hell?
Wherever there are computers, it's hell.
This is an outrage. What kind of an angel are you? Why are you so grouchy? The Bible says angels sing